Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I wasn't gonna stream again until Monday, but can't stop thinking about this game. It's just so good. So let's jump back into it. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna do for this stream. Probably don't have all that much time, but we will see what we can do. Why don't we go ahead and speak with Imelda? Why not? I wonder if she's probably over... Oh wow, she's quite far away. Actually, why don't we do this one? I think that's what we were gearing up to do in the first place. So yeah, let's go back and do this one. Oh. Sorry about that. Didn't tag the correct quest. So I'm guessing back up the stairs.
Levioso! Revelio.
All right, so we're gonna go talk to Deke.
Deke? Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
The knapsack is used to rescue magical beasts. Tap T and then hover over your knapsack. Hold left mouse and drag it to your spell set.
Do cooperate, won't you?
Okay, so I gotta hit F.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
And I wonder how many how many beasts I can keep in the knapsack. I actually want to figure out where I am first. Okay, so just north of the Black Lake. And actually, I wonder if it would be better to use the broom.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
See if we can check this out just before we go. Oh, I think I've already checked this out. I think actually I will go ahead and use the
Wonder if they
broom.
get detention for flying this far out.
And I wonder what this is. Oh, this looks familiar. I think I already did this. Okay.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Okay.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deek's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deek. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deek will not say more. But Deek is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deek will be waiting.
Okay, so gotta switch this out. Levioso.
Levioso.
Oh, beast out of range. Oh,
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
it's okay. Let's try this one more time.
Levioso.
Oh, no, you don't. Everything's all right now.
All right, rescue 2 of 10. Gotta make sure it's in range.
Levioso.
I'll look after you.
All right, getting the hang of it now, just a little bit.
Revelio.
Levioso.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Wonder if that's going to be in range.
Levioso.
Do cooperate, won't you? Professor Howard will never believe this. I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deek hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
All right, moon calves. They sound like they only come out at night, so hopefully it'll work out.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing F.
Levioso!
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Protego!
Oops. Let's see if I can get one more.
Levioso!
I'll look after you.
Actually, let's see if I can get two more. And then that'll be 10.
Everything's all right now.
Levioso!
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
All right, let's go back to the Hogwarts map and go to the Room of Requirement.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
Oh, it's probably
Meet you
bigger on the
inside
inside.
when you're
Yep.
ready.
Yeah, that's funny. It's like the TARDIS.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
Okay, manage beasts H. Select a puffskein, a jabbernull, and a mooncalf.
Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Well, all right. Let's go back to our tea menu. Let's move that over there and put our brush. Actually, we'll move that over there and put our food as well.
Wonderful.
This is such a lovely game. They thought of everything. So how do we collect? Oh, there we go. Collect. Feed and brush this beast and it will release magical materials that can be woven into gear. Puffskeins are round and fluffy beasts, soft enough to cuddle but tough enough to be thrown around. Puffskeins will eat almost anything, but their favorite meal is bogies. They are common household pets for wizarding families because they are easy to maintain. Oh, you can even rename them. That's funny. Fluffy. All right. So I wonder how often you have to feed them. And I wonder if they die if you don't. All right, how do I rename this guy? I have to go to the H menu. Okay, yeah, so go to the H menu. All right, where did that moon calf go? Oh, I can even collect stuff in here. And I wonder if that's gonna respawn anytime. Actually, is there a map for this area? Nope. Okay. I did see a little cave over here. All right, got a new floor design. How big is this area? It looks huge.
Revelio.
Okay, I might have to come back and explore a little bit. So I wonder... T to summon. There we go. All right. So how many? I can only have 12, okay. But that'll be okay. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
All right. Okay, so I can see there when they're ready to collect. All right.
I've collected some magical
That is so
materials,
cool.
Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
I just want to take a run around real quick just to see if there's anything else that I can collect. Alright, good thing that I did. I wonder if I can fly in here. Nope, I cannot fly in here. Okay, this looks like it's the boundary. I wonder if I can go past this. I think this is going to be the boundary also. Yeah. Okay, so basically these rocks right here. All right, that should be everything. Let's go back to the room of requirements. Let's find Deke. Conjure an enchanted loom. Okay, I wonder how many enchanted looms I can make. I'm just gonna make the one for now. Artwork, seating tables, statues, and seasonal. Okay, I wonder if Halloween decorations are gonna come up. Okay, gear features one primary offense and defense stat by default. Magical materials can be used with the loom to add and upgrade a secondary stat or apply traits to your gear. Multiple small upgrades can yield a meaningful boost in combat power. New beasts can be rescued at beast dens or unlocked in quests. New trait recipes can be collected in bandit camps. So does this include... I wonder if this includes gear that you are currently wearing. I'm not sure. Offense 53. Oh, yeah. Okay, so these are the the items that I am currently wearing. So let's see if we can... Let's view upgrade. Okay, so that will upgrade offense. Jabbernoll feathers. Okay, so that's everything upgraded that I can do right now. It's nice that it doesn't take time for those upgrades to occur. All right, let's see if I can add another potting station. Okay, disable snapping control. Okay, let's just put it there for now. We'll find another space for it. It's nice that you can have more than one. I don't think I have seeds for it though, unfortunately. All I have is Dittany seeds. So I gotta purchase some seeds at the Magic Neep. That is absolutely fine. What can we do? We can brew some Thunder Brew, Felix Felicis. Okay, basically we can get a little bit of everything. Let's check our inventory real quick. Actually, no, that's not what I meant. While we're at it though, let's go ahead and do this. Looks like we've got a couple of those ready to go. Invisibility, Thunder Brew, and Focus Potion. Oh, gotta get that recipe. Okay, 1882. I think we have enough coins to go get that recipe, so let's go ahead and get that. Hogsmeade.
Those cushions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I don't think I'll buy Wiggenweld. I think that's fairly easy to make myself, and it's only 15 seconds, I think. So go ahead and do that. I know we have, yeah, Serona. Conjuration Spellcraft. Why don't we go ahead and do that since we're also right here. And then we also need to go to the Magical Neep and get some seeds.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying traveling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
All right, we'll do Serona. Serona's grown on me. I didn't know what to expect of her at the beginning, but now I think she's pretty cool. Oh wait, nope, level 3. Yeah, now that I have
Revelio.
now that I have Alhambra, I'm able to go into some of these rooms that I haven't been able to in the past.
Appreciate you having a look.
Okay, it was an accident. Basilisk breeders insist. The Cornish wizard arrested for breeding basilisks has insisted that it was all simply a silly mistake. He was taken in after a routine inspection revealed toad infestations in all 5 of his chicken coops. Basilisk breeding has long been forbidden by the ministry. However, due to the potency, rarity, and value of basilisk venom, it is perhaps not surprising to know that the less rule-abiding amongst us have skirted the law.
Read all about it.
Okay. Well, anyway, let us continue.
Oh, spout.
I'll come back at a different time and look around.
Revelio.
Unless this is the level 1. Nope, it's not. Alright, not far enough outside. I think we have to cross this here. Let's try again.
Well, how much?
Oop, there's some more balloons to pop. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's find this Dottie.
Upper Hogsfield.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Let's see. Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont? Hello, Mrs. Brattle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and see.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Serona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I wonder if I choose this one, if she's going to tell me where I can find
certainly
some.
try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Serona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Serona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
All right, thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it. Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookford played a hand in his disappearance.
Upper Hogsfield. Okay. Warning, Dugbog sighting. Be careful. Yeah, those are no fun. Actually, while I'm here, I wonder if there's anything I can find. Oh, nope.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
think it's kind of funny that you can just walk through people's houses and gather all their stuff.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Baldolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
I could use some gold.
Okay, let's go back to the mission for Mrs. Sprottle.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. Who lived here, I wonder?
How nice of you to stop by.
Actually, there's a
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Defender.
which spell was this again?
Confringo.
Confringo, that's right.
Accio. Confringo.
That's that. Settled. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Okay, I wonder if that's one of the poacher camps as well.
Revelio.
Wow, I wonder what that used to be.
Better have a look around. See about the hawk clumps and the box of letters.
Confringo.
That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio. Depulso.
Alright, I need to get Lumos. There it is.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Defender. Revelio.
Outstanding banner. Anything else?
Revelio.
Do you believe that is it? Huh. So is it in here somewhere then?
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Come on. Come on.
That was a close one.
That was a close one. Close combat is not very easy in this game.
Revelio. Revelio. Repulso. Defender. Lumos.
Kind of surprised I haven't come across one of Sirona's letters yet. There it is. Dear Sirona, when I arrived here, I had troubling sense that in many ways I wasn't like the other first years. I confess I worried that Hogwarts might not have been the proper place for me, and pondered sending an owl to my parents asking them to fetch me almost before the first week of classes had ended. How did you know? I presume you're not secretly a legisman? But I wonder that you seem to know my thoughts better than I did myself. That day in the Three Broomsticks when you spotted me huddled in a corner staring blankly at an untouched butterbeer and an empty bit of parchment, my quill dripping ink woefully onto the floor, and you came to sit with me. Well, I shall never forget it. Wow, this is a long letter. I recall a sudden sense of relief, as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me. When you told me about how nervous you'd been to come to Hogwarts, I looked at you, and it seemed beyond my imagination to think of you as anything but the confident, contented witch sitting before me. In the days that followed, I marveled at how you charmed in the non-magical sense. I mean, everyone around you without apology, embracing who you were and who they were. It was as though a candle had flickered on for me. I realized that I could choose that path as well. Now that my school years are ending, the frightened first year witch I had been seems worlds away, and now it's because of you. And now, oh sorry, and I know it's because you saw yourself in that despairing creature in the corner of the pub and so generously extended yourself to her. Sincerely yours, or yours sincerely, Mirabelle. P.S. Please tell Mrs. Sprottle that I still plan on visiting her and Mr. Sprottle whenever I can for their delightful conversation, and I am unashamed to admit her incomparable cauldron cakes. All right, I am not going to read all of those
This
letters.
must be Sorona's box of letters. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back. I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these hawk lumps.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sorona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sorona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sorona. She'll be glad to have it back. Revelio.
Oh, I missed one thing.
Fine now, Demi guys.
Aloha Mora.
Oh, there's another one of those moon things.
Revelio.
Okay, unicorn statue. All right, let's change it to nighttime so we can get this moonstone or whatever it's called. Don't mind me, just sleeping on your floor here.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Ranrock loyalists are not appreciated.
Revelio.
More powerful than the dark arts?
If it thinks it's got half a chance, a werewolf would be on you like...
Revelio.
Alright, Pumpkin Fizz is a fashionable carbonated drink with a pumpkin flavor. It has yet to become as popular here as butterbeer, but one never knows. I thought I got that one before.
Wonder who lives here.
Revelio.
Not a day
Shane
goes by
Bardolph
that-
thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
The Thistle and the Badge. Helen Thistlewood reflections on a former horror.
Revelio.
Okay, a whole bunch of letters. Some gold coins.
I'll fix him. Charm grinder.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
All right, let's check out some of the gear that we got. Not important. Whole bunch of letters. I have a talent point to spend. I might wait till next level 22. Actually, let's check out what we have. Still haven't really figured this one out. That's okay. How many demiguise moons do I have? Just 2. Unidentified and locked. Locked. Got another handle. I think I still like this one best. See, which quest should I do next? Add a trait to an item of clothing. Ooh, how do I add a trait? That seems like it should be fairly easy. I need to find fluxweed seeds.
I'm told that last... Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Mind you don't turn quick.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncarved fur? Derrickle feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derricles. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio.
Proprietor L.E. Peck is a fierce protector of beasts and will give you a fair price for any beasts in need of a safe home. Brood and Peck is the shop to visit for beast byproducts like whooper feathers and niffler fur.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Okay, why won't it lock onto that? Is that outside?
Revelio. Accio.
Okay, I think that is outside.
Revelio.
Level 2 locks.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I feel like I've already gotten some of these pages.
Hello, Hamora.
Revelio. Revelio.
I think I did see a page over here.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Mine now, demi guys.
Revelio.
Don't know why the game is hitching. It's been doing that.
Revelio.
Could have sworn I saw a page around here. There it is. Oh, that's a bird. Anyway, let's go back to the room of requirement. So add a trait. Is that on the loom also? Add magical properties, yeah. Okay, so Niffler fur and toadworts.
What are you up to now?
Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider...
Hopefully that'll be enough. I think I just needed one Niffler fur. Okay, so this is the traits.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Okay, looks like I've taken care of all the pets here. Or beasts, I should say. This game just has so many elements that are just amazing. I mean, combat is varied and challenging, exciting, but everything else is very peaceful, calm, beautiful. I wish it would tell you how many you have on hand, just so you don't have to flip back and forth, but I mean, that's a nitpicky thing.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
That probably means I have to
Deke,
collect.
you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Yeah, I totally forgot to get the seeds. So, magical neat, but there was another shop. I thought there was another shop, and it wasn't Brood and Peck. Oh, that's right. It was Dogweed and Deathcap. I also want to check this place out too, because I think you can open up your own shop of sorts.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Lumos.
Okay, lamppost or signpost. Where would that signpost be? Nope, found it.
Revelio.
Okay, why is this game hitching like this? Doesn't seem to be coming through on the stream, but definitely on my monitor.
This is sad. Really, it is. Up for a bit of dying, are we? Satisfied to fight.
Okay, I must have taken a wrong turn somewhere because I don't remember it being this far away.
Hope you're not here for a knot grasp. I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Lumos.
Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll.
Isn't that the chimney?
Lumos.
Okay, there's no way it's this far out. Well, anyway, let's go back over to the magical neep. Hopefully they'll have it in stock by now.
Greeting. Please, take your time looking about.
I am gonna
Now,
need
you
some
let me
more
know if
mallow
there's anything else I
sweets.
can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Well, not stacked enough because don't have what I need. Okay, I did say I was gonna go check out the old fool.
Revelio.
The proprietor of this abandoned shop is said to have used a shrinking charm to aid in storing his inventory. However, a slight miscalculation ended up, for all intents and purposes, vanishing it.
Accio. Lumos.
Okay, a rock wall.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Complete 8 main storyline quests. 15 field guide pages in Hogsmeade. So 22 more just in Hogsmeade. What was that? 37?
Revelio.
Ah, hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Hello.
Oh, come in. Come in. Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry, and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
I'm not sure what you mean, but I'm quite all right as I am.
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
What services do you offer?
All right, I think I'm okay with the way I
Stop
look.
by any time.
Revelio.
Level 2 lock. Okay, I do need to find another shop where I can sell.
Pushing a plow is good, honest work. I shall do it.
Ah.
All out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Glad rags. That's what I was looking for the longest time.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever.
Okay, just gotta make sure that everything. Okay, 51. Could probably upgrade those, right? Okay, so green striped gloves, green gingham gloves. Wait, where are the other? Ah, that's. Okay, I can probably upgrade those. And those are protections from Doug
I
Bogs or
suspect you
Doog
have a sharp eye
Bogs.
for fashion. Be sure to.
Okay, Orange Eye of Newt. Okay, let's get rid of these Quidditch goggles.
Whenever you're about.
Increase damage with Defendo. $46.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Okay, Loosen Cobalt. Okay, so Loosened and Fringe. We'll get rid of those.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Sunrise. $58. I don't know. Is Extraordinary better than Legendary? Not sure. Well, anyway, that's over 10 gear slots. I think I'll be fine with that.
Stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio.
There's another one of those moonstones.
With those infernal butterflies.
Fine now, Demi guys.
I've heard that our dear Clementine... Well, hello there. Come in, look around. And if you've been eating...
Alright, I want to remember what shop that is. Okay, Glad Rags. That's what I was looking for the longest time. Just couldn't figure out what it was, where it was.
Revelio.
So, is there still something in here? Outland Dueling Gloves.
Revelio.
And what was this, level 2 or level 1? Level 3.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Revelio.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Revelio.
Alright, level
Hello,
1.
Amora. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, I wonder if it's the size of the lock.
Defender. Incendio. Cabalso. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Okay, there definitely is... Maybe it's Reparo? Oh, it's probably Bombarda.
Reparo.
Well, anyway, I think that is good enough for now. Let's go back to Hogwarts. Oh, no, not the map room. Endurance or focus. Actually, let's get another potion station. Oh wait, that's not the right one. All right, how do I move this one? I forgot.
Revelio.
Probably altering. I don't know. Put that over there for now. All right, I'm going to make a few more of these, and then I think I'm going to call it, leave it there until probably Monday. But anyway, I really can't get enough of this game, so I'm really enjoying streaming this. I hope that you're enjoying watching. I'll just make a couple more of these. And I'll probably leave off with a potion that takes a little bit longer. And we'll just go collect those when we come back on Monday. Okay, I think that should give us 15. Alright, well I think I'm going to leave it there, and thank you so much for watching if you did. I usually stream around 9 a.m., 9:30, Monday through Friday, and go to about 1, maybe 2, sometimes a little bit longer. So hope to see you then. Thanks so much.